Bonjour à tous. Alors, bienvenue de nouveau sur le YouTube Live. Hello again. Welcome to YouTube Live. Like yesterday, I've asked you a couple of questions and you can type in the comments your answers to those questions. Right? So, start thinking, you can ask me questions. So the first question is, what have you been eating these days? So that is the most correct way of putting this question, but I'm not sure everybody will understand. So a less correct way to say this is, what food do you eat in confinement? But maybe this is more clear. Okay? And try to describe the dishes. I mean, what you have in your plate, the things that you eat. Try to describe what it is made of, who cooks, are you cooking, is someone else cooking, are you not cooking? So what you can tell, let's say what you can. And second question, do you like horses and horse riding? Okay, so the animals, of course. All right, and please share your experience with horses and horse riding and your stories. Okay.
Dans le bureau.
À tout à l'heure, mon cœur. Tu vas aller jouer avec papa? Maman doit travailler. Okay.
Il faut mamie? Il faut mamie?
Mamie et papy, on verra tout à l'heure.
On peut avoir des
Okay.
mamie et papy dans le bureau si tu veux.
Hi, Anna. Hi, Ali. Nice to see both of you. So as you can see, I've asked some questions like yesterday, and you can think, type, and post your answer. Hi. Good morning, CG. Hi, Lina. How are you this morning? Good morning, Luisa. Hi, OO. Alright, I've put on the microphone because it seems like my partner wants to play the guitar, so maybe you will hear me better. So as you can see, you have some questions on the board, and you can answer, all right? And type your answers, and I will tell you if I understand or what you could do to make it better. So first question about food, what have you been eating? Okay, what is the food that you have eaten in confinement? Do you cook? Does someone else cook? What is your favorite type of food? Did you try cooking something new? Or are you eating too much? Or what is happening with food these days? And second question, do you like horses, the animals, and horse riding? And do you have experience? And please share your stories about this. Eisenor, I have received your email. So not yet. I will let you know, and I assure you that I want this to be done. So I'm doing the best I can. Hi, Anastasia. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to write. So in confinement, you cook a lot because you like it, and you cook Turkish food because you're Turkish. All right. Okay, what's your go-to dish? And by go-to dish, I mean, what is the thing you know you are good at cooking, and it's something that your family likes to eat, and you often cook that? You never went horse riding, okay? You never went horse riding, but you like horses, okay? You never went horse riding, but you like horses. Il faut que tu mettes un S à horse, sinon ce sera un seul cheval. T'aimes bien un seul cheval, alors que je pense que tu voulais dire que tu aimes bien les chevaux. And these days I eat a little bit too much. Yeah, don't we all eat a little bit too much these days? So these days I ate potatoes, potatoes, mushrooms, chicken meat. These days I ate fruits like pineapple and strawberry. That actually sounds rather delicious. Are you the one cooking, or is someone else cooking, or are you buying pre-cooked food? Oh, and you say, Lina, that in confinement you don't eat a lot because of stress. Okay, right. Okay. When I'm eat is a verb actually. So I stress eat. It exists in English, right? So okay, maybe if you're stressed, you can try some sports, relaxation. There are a lot of good videos on the internet for that. But of course, it's a stressful time for everybody, okay? But just remember, it's okay to be bored. It doesn't make you a bad person. So you say, for example, you cook Monty. It's Turkish dumplings. It's so good. I recommend it to you. So I cannot not go and look what it's like. Go and see what it's like. So let's check it out. That looks delicious. So it's like ravioli a little bit. Or dumplings as we mentioned yesterday. Okay, interesting. Thanks. Okay, and I did not share the page with you, so you can't see what I'm seeing. Wait. That's the Turkish manti that she's talking about. Okay? I'll give you maybe 3 more minutes to type, and after that we will start the listening exercise. You don't know if you like horse riding because you have never done it, but you like horses. Okay, all right. Well, if you get the chance, maybe you can try it. During the confinement, my mother taught me to cook some Algerian dishes like couscous and grayef and majeb and kasra. Okay, that sounds lovely actually. Good use of confinement time. So couscous, I think everybody knows what it's like. But the other ones I don't know, so let's check it out. And I have to look again how it's spelled. Oh, so it's like pancakes a little bit. And another type of pancakes, it's a bit like the paratha that we were talking about yesterday. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Diana. Okay, so you've been doing all the breads of Algerian cooking. Maybe not all of them, of course, but a lot of breads. Okay. Actually, yesterday, after we talked about it in the document, I cooked aloo paratha for dinner because it just reminded me how good it is. Okay. So maybe we can move on to the listening comprehension, right? So you will hear a bit of guitar, but if you don't, you will not hear the audio document. Okay? So same concept. Today we're going to talk about horses. So you will see videos of a horse. Okay, I just have to reply to that. So you also cook this. Okay, that looks wonderful. The little vegetables there, the smaller ones that are in the center, it's chickpeas in English. Okay, Guiza, if all this is finished and you want to invite me for dinner, I will happily come. So Anna, you say in my childhood, so I will type childhood for you, so you know how it's spelled. In my childhood, I had a horse. In your original country, in your country of origin, in your motherland, and you were taking care of him. You like horses very much. You had a horse. Okay. All right. Good. So I've never had a horse, but it's interesting actually. It's an interesting life. What was the name of your horse, Anna? Thanks, Louisa. All right, so now we're going to do the listening exercise with horses. So you will see 3 pictures, okay? So you will listen to the description and you have to choose which of the picture is mentioned, okay? So it's the same a little bit, but the pictures are a bit more similar than the other days. It's to make you work on the little words like next to, above, on top, things like this. All right. Hi, Cheng. Hi, Noemi. Okay, let's start with the first one.
Hey, let's do the listening game. Which picture can you see? In the first picture, there's a man and a woman, and they are sitting on a rail, and they are talking to each other. You can only see a man and a woman. You can't see a horse.
Okay, so which one is that?
Hey, let's do the listening game. Which picture can you see? In the first picture, there's a man and a woman, and they are sitting on a rail, and they are talking to each other. You can only see a man and a woman. You can't see a horse.
So which picture is this? 1, 2, or 3? Absolutely. Correct, good job. Next one.
In the next picture, you can see a man, a woman, and a horse, and they are walking towards you. You can see their face, and they appear to be approaching you down the road.
So let's say, so Anna's horse was named Stella, so let's say this horse is called Stella as well. So picture number 2, what is the answer?
In the next picture, you can see a man, a woman, and a horse, and they are walking towards you. You can see their face, and they appear to be approaching you down the road.
Yeah. Correct.
In this next picture, you can see the man, the woman, and the horse, but you can't see their face. That's because they're walking away from you. They're walking down the road.
Okay, once again.
In this next picture, you can see the man, the woman, and the horse, but you can't see their face. That's because they're walking away from you. They're walking down the road.
So which one is this? And bonus question, what does toward you mean? And they are walking toward you, and they are walking away from you. What does it mean in French? Correct, good job.
In the next picture, we have the man and woman, and they're sitting on the rail again, and they're talking to each other again, and this time we can see the horse in the background. The horse is walking past them in the background. In the next picture, we have the man and woman, and they're sitting on the rail again, and they're talking to each other again, and this time we can see the horse in the background. The horse is walking past them in the background.
Hey. Yes, I agree. Donc pour la question que je vous ai posée tout à l'heure, toward you. Alright. This is a pen, right? I'm going to push the pen toward you, vers vous, alright? And the second expression is away from you. Now the pen is going away from you. Okay? Donc toward you, c'est vers vous, c'est un mouvement. Away from you is like this, il s'éloigne de vous. Okay, so you say the first picture, let's check. Of course, you're right, good job. Let's continue.
In this picture, we can see the man, the woman, and the horse, and the horse is turned sideways, and we can't see the man or woman's face clearly, but the man and woman are not standing next to each other. In this picture, we can see the man, the woman, and the horse, and the horse is turned sideways, and we can't see the man or woman's face clearly, but the man and woman are not standing next to each other.
So which one is it? Yes, you're right, absolutely. And for the
horse has its head up, and it is looking a little bit to the right. The horse is not looking at the woman, and it has its head up. Could you get all the pictures?
Okay, so I'll repeat the last one.
In this last picture, all we can see is the woman and the horse, and the horse has its head up, and it is looking a little bit to the right. The horse is not looking at the woman, and it has its head up. Could you get all the pictures?
Okay. So I agree that it's number 2, okay? Because the horse's head is up. So it means up like this. And in the other 2 pictures, the horse's head is down, is looking down. Okay? Okay, good job. Okay, this exercise, it's interesting because you have to be very specific, okay? So let's see with the quiz. But I have to unzoom a little bit. And once more. Here we go. Okay, in picture 1, the man and woman are sitting on a horse, sitting on a rail, or walking. So always put 1 and A, B, or C because I need to see which answer you're giving. Ok. Vous voulez le lien pour aller le faire parce que là vous n'arrivez pas à lire, c'est ça? Ah oui. Hop. Le voilà, vous l'avez dans le chat si besoin. Alright. So 1B, sitting on a rail. Yes, of course. Okay. What about number 2? To 2B, I don't agree. So walking towards you, they are going to you. Walking away from you, they are going in the other direction. I agree with 2A. In the third picture, the man and the woman are... So it's 3B, I agree. Okay? Look in the texts, right? Look in the text to find the answers, okay? If this is vocabulary you're not too sure about, it's interesting for you to do the exercise again after the lesson. Click on the link and go do it on your own to see if you could recognize it. Hi, Catalina. So moving on, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, you're right. Luisa, don't forget to put the number too, because if you just put the letter, I'm not sure which question you are answering. So number 4, in the fourth picture, where's the horse? Absolutely, the horse is in the background, okay? The man and woman are in the front and the horse is behind them, so in the background. Is there the man only, the woman only, or both? Both, it means the man and the woman. Yes, good job. Five C. And in the last picture, who can we see with the horse? The man, the woman, or both the man and woman? The man and woman. The woman, I agree. Let's show the answers. Perfect score. Nicely done. Okay? So, that's it for today. You have seen the exercise. What is interesting for you to remember today? It's toward you, it's a movement. Away from you, it's a movement. Up, down, the foreground. So what is in the foreground? It's not a movement, it's a place. It's close to you. And the background is what is far from you. Okay? Alright. Donc pour tous, n'hésitez pas à prendre le temps de rédiger vos réponses aux questions que j'ai posées au début. Ok? Et à les mettre dans les commentaires en dessous. On se retrouve demain pour la dernière vidéo avant les vacances. Et je vous expliquerai un petit peu aussi comment ça va se passer pour les vacances et pour la suite. And that's it for today. All right? Okay, bye-bye everybody. Have a pleasant sunny day. And enjoy all the delicious cooking you seem to be making. Bye-bye. I'll be still on the live for a few minutes, on the chat for a few minutes if you want to say something.